Welcome to Goblin Hobbies. Stampin' miniatures is a skill that you can learn. In this video, we'll help you get over the learning curve as quickly as possible. The two most useful cues for learning this technique are stamp fast and stamp clean. Here's what the process should look like. Organize your work area and start with clean equipment all lined up. Be ready to move quickly. Dab Stampin' color onto the Stampin' plate. Grab the scraper and scrape the color across the design that you want. Grab the stamper and pick up the design. Check the head of the stamper to see if you're happy with the pickup. Now sight down the barrel of the stamper and press it onto the miniature. Keep the stamper firmly pressed against the miniature for a few seconds to increase the chances of a nice transfer. Now we clean things and get ready for the next stamp. Use 100% acetone and a paper towel or a makeup remover pad to clean the Stampin' plate. Stamping works best with wet color and clean steel. Dry and partially dry paint on the plate messes things up, so clean your Stampin' plate every time that you use it. For cleaning, 100% acetone works better than other types of nail polish remover. Remember to wipe clean the edges of your scraper. Finally, use a piece of tape to remove lint and dried paint from the surface of the stamper. Lay it all out and get ready to go again. Learning how to stamp can be frustrating until you get the knack of it. The most common problem is that you go to pick up a design and it doesn't transfer to the stamper. Or you do get it onto the stamper and it won't transfer to the model. The trick is that Stampin' color dries fast, so you've got to work fast. Let's run through it again. Have your equipment cleaned and laid out in front of you. Get ready to work quickly and efficiently. The goal is to do all of this in about 10 seconds. The timer starts now. Use the brush to add a dollop of Stampin' color to the plate. Aim to fill about half of the design that you're interested in. Do not try to brush the color into the design. That's what the scraper is for. After a quick dab transfer onto the plate, drop the brush back into the bottle. But don't screw the bottle shut. We don't have time for that. Now take the scraper. At a 45-degree angle, scrape the color across the design. The goal is to fill the design while scraping away the excess. This can be done in one decisive motion, or you may find that you prefer 2 quick scrapes instead. There's nothing to be gained by scraping slowly or by scraping over and over again. You want to fill up the pattern without giving it time to dry or digging the color back out again with additional swipes. Now drop the scraper onto a paper towel and grab the stamper. A light rolling motion should pick up the design. Pressing hard is actually counterproductive, so this should be a nice light roll of the wrist. An alternative way to do the pickup is a straight up and down motion, but again, this works best with a very light touch. Ideally, you'll get the design near the center of the silicone head, but accuracy isn't too important in this phase. Eyeball it, trust yourself, and keep working fast. Now check to see how the pickup went. If things look about right, you can look down the barrel of the stamper, line things up, and firmly press the silicone against your miniature to transfer the design. If the pickup didn't go quite right, you can reset and try again. Or maybe the design that you wanted picked up nicely, but you also picked up some of the adjacent designs from the Stampin' plate. If this is the case, you can use a finger to lift off the stray marks, and then stamp the design that you want right onto your figure. If you don't want to use your bare finger to remove stray marks, you can either work wearing gloves, or you can have a loop of tape prepared and ready to go for this task. I have another tip on the subject of working clean. Sometimes brand new stampers won't work well because of oils from the factory, and a one-time cleaning of the silicone can get them ready to go. This is known as priming the stamper. One way to do this one-time cleaning is with soap and warm water. A quicker and more effective way is to wipe the head of the silicone with acetone. Be gentle to avoid damaging the silicone, but this cleaning step can make a big difference if you're having issues with picking up the designs. Stamping is new in the hobby of miniature painting, and there's a learning curve to it. But once you get your first successful stamp, things will really start to click. This technique opens up a whole range of possibilities. You're gonna get the knack of it. Just remember to work fast and work clean. Now go out and have fun stamping.